Hello friends, welcome to Game It Up. My name is Dave and this is a review of Geometry Survivor for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to do something a bit different here. I'm going to go back to that whole review it as I play it, because I kind of feel like it's easier to explain what this game is and sort of showcase it if I could just talk while I'm playing, because it's kind of hard to write about this game. So it's kind of simple to play in concept, but there's quite a lot going on at the same time. So on the menu, you got some sort of basic options there. There's statistics you can look at. You have a shop, which I'll explain in a bit, but survive is the main meat of the game. So I'm going to jump in, you choose your ship. I've only played with the one so far because I just want to explain this as I play it. So this is the gameplay. I'm that white hexagon. All this stuff is coming at me. The aim of this game is to survive for 20 minutes. Now, there are roguelite elements to it. But control-wise, this is very, very simple. I'm using the left analog stick to move. That is all you do. This shooting I'm doing, the game's doing that automatically. So every odd time, it just shoots out a bullet. So there are some yellow dots and some blue dots appearing when I kill enemies. The yellow dots on the top right-hand side, you see it says credits 1. So the credits are basically what you get. That's your currency for the shop. I'll explain that again later. But that blue bar on the top left, where it says level 1, the blue dots fill up that bar, and that's basically your EXP. So I'm going to level up now if I can grab enough. So now, once I've leveled up, I can choose an upgrade for my ship. So I've got a boomerang, phasing, which makes me become temporarily invincible, and orbiter. So I'm going to go with that one because I quite like that one. So that makes these satellites appear behind me, around me, which takes out the enemy ships. They've gone. I don't activate them with a button press. They just appear as and when. So after a certain amount of time's passed, they will appear and just sort of help me out. So each time you level up, you get new upgrades, and it gives you 3. There's quite a few upgrades you can do, but it will give you a choice of 3 at random. So let's have a look now. So I can either drop a bomb, basically, have an allied ship, or a spiral projectile. I'm going to go for an allied ship. So I've got an allied ship there that's doing that spinny thing and shooting. So as it goes on, you will find the same upgrades can appear again. So I can upgrade the upgrades, basically. So if the orbiting things appear again, I can have it so there's 6 orbiting me rather than 4. So I think I just took a hit. So I have 5 hit points to start with. You start off with 3, but with the shop on the main menu, you can buy permanent upgrades as well, which will obviously help you. I've been going for the extra hit points, because as you can see, as this goes on, this actually gets quite insane. So you want to be running around chasing the... let's have a look. I'm going to go supercharge. I quite like this one. So it makes this pink thing appear that just destroys for everything it touches. So you want to just run around, survive, but you want to be taking out the enemies as well, because more and more keep coming. So just go around, collect these blue things to upgrade. Let's go with a black hole. So the black hole appears, takes out everything quite handily there. And yeah, more and more appear. So it's quite, as you can see, it's quite hard to discuss what this game is. And I actually, believe it or not, find it easier to talk about this game while I'm playing it than when I'm not. So hence why I'm doing it this way. So it's a type of game that it feels, it's again simple controls, just the analog stick. But as it goes on, it gets more and more manic. More and more different enemies appear. Blast shield there. And more different kinds of enemies appear. And you're constantly fighting them, constantly having to avoid them. And there's one upgrade where you can increase how often you shoot the normal bullets out. There's you can upgrade the black holes so they appear more frequently. There's all sorts of manic stuff happening, and your goal is simply survive for 20 minutes. And it has this amazing feeling where as it goes and you're upgrading your upgrades, so loot magnets are good ones, it brings all the stuff to me, I don't have to go right up to them. as it goes, you feel so powerful, but at the same time you feel very, very vulnerable, because it just takes a few hits and you're done, especially when you're down to one hit point. And it happened to me last night where I was on the final minute with one hit point going, and Sophie was there watching it with me. She was getting really intense. It was her first time seeing the game, and it was just such a good time. This game is, honestly, and it's less than a fiver this game costs. It's just absolutely a good price to pay for it. As you can see, graphically it is very, very basic. You've got this awesome like techno music playing, which is really, really fun to listen to. Really gets you in the mood for it. Extra hit point there. And it's just such a good motivator. It has that good roguelite thing where, because of the permanent upgrades you can get, if you fail to survive the 20 minutes, it's not for nothing, because the money you get, the credits, they can be used to permanently upgrade your ship to make the next run a little bit easier, and you keep doing that, and it's just such an addictive game. So I'm just gonna sort of see how well I can do now. Let's just see. I'll let you listen to some of the music. I also want to say that even though, I mean, it's probably helped by just how basic the art is in this game. It's just geometry's in the name. Just basic shapes and lines and really nice colours. But even when there is so much going on, so many things on screen, I didn't have any performance issues at all with this game so far, which is obviously really, really good. So I'm just really struggling now. So I'll let you listen to some of the music as I try and survive. Okay, so one more thing I want to point out, and I've reached this point. I just hope you enjoyed the music there. So when you upgrade, at the bottom of the screen there, you can see there's 7 slots. Although there's more than 7 types of upgrade you can do, once those 7 slots are filled up, no more new types of upgrade will appear. So this is all me leveling up things I've got. But also, if you don't like the upgrades that are there, at the bottom it says you can have a re-roll. So if I did that now just to show you, it'll just swap what was there. So I'll just shoot. I didn't really need to do that because I'm already going to. So I can increase my fire rate with that one, so I shoot more. But yeah, sorry I had to cut a bit as well because I didn't want this video to go too long. But I'll cut until I'm nearly dead or something like that now. Okay, that's me dead. So again, as I said, it's not all for naught. It's it just sort of tells you how well I did, all that, and then I get to go to the shop, and so I got 1,686 credits. If I want to get another hit point, I need 2,500. I can exchange my iframes basically if I get hit. Have another re-roll. I'm not really interested in something like that. Increase the range of my loot magnet, so I might upgrade that just so I can attract some. I'm going to upgrade it a few more times, look, so I can attract it. Let's have a look now then. I'm going to buy another ship. So this one randomly picks upgrades every time you level up. So let's try this and see what it's like. I've not tried this one yet. So I'm a different shape. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing it picks the upgrades for me. This one should be quite fun. Let's have a look. Oh, wow, okay. That's not an upgrade I like, so that's annoying. I suppose it sort of keeps you in the action, doesn't it? I've leveled up my auto-aim there, so that's good. Right, I'll cut to when the action gets going again, just to keep things interesting. So yeah, as I was saying, I think this game is really fun. I think it's well worth picking up for the price it is. If you liked what you've seen, I think I'd be agree with me that just showcasing this game is the best way to go with it. So you probably tell just by watching this if this is something you'll like or not. I personally really am enjoying this game. My only sort of gripe is the pick up and play nature is kind of diminished by the fact that it has to be 20 minutes long, which obviously if you've got like 20 minutes to spare, that's fine, but you'd only get one attempt, then you'd have to find something else to fiddle about with. So maybe if there was like an option for a 5-minute run or something like that. But then again, the Switch has a sleep mode, so that's what that's for, I suppose. But other than that, yes, I think this game is fantastic. So let me know in the comments down below if this is something you're interested in. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to keep up with our future videos. And no doubt I will see you in the next one. If I can survive. So here's an example of just how manic it can get.
Game over.